Hello everyone, and thank you for stopping by my channel. I couldn't think there for a second, which is not unusual. But today is Friday, so we're going to be working on the Junkmail junk journal with junk envelopes and other pieces of junk. So I'm going to work on this in a second, but before I do that, Kathy had asked how I did these little clusters. And what I did was I took a whole strip of paper. Oh, there's another cluster. A whole strip of paper like this that I wasn't ever going to use. And I glued them together. I had like double this size. And then on this side, I just started putting things on here, like that sort of background stuff. And I put, book pages and things like that. So if I had a leftover piece of something, let's see, that would be like background, which I don't really have anything right now out around me because I cleaned up. I know it doesn't look clean, but I did. So say this is left over and I don't want that one because I don't like those. Okay, take that back. So this is a leftover here. I could go this way, put it in there, or I could take it and go this way. I think I would rather go that way. So just take these and a little glue stick. I have to remember to work on these. Like at the end of the day when you're finished with your journaling or whatever you're doing, whatever you're working on, then you just put another little scrap in there. And then after you get everything covered, the background covered, like this is covered, you just can't really tell. And in fact, I think this is covered too. I put some scrapbook paper, coffee dyed paper. So anyway, that's what you do, is go through, and whenever you have a piece, you just put it somewhere on here. Then when you go to do whatever you're going to do, so this way, this journal here, we're going to be doing some bird stuff. So then you would find a cute spot and you glue on your bird. And then when you're finished getting all your pieces on, then I just ripped them, where I thought I could get away with it, ripping them. Sometimes I cut it, but I guess, it's just, that one doesn't have any legs. Doesn't look very good. So, you could put something like that as one of your pieces, And then when you get this covered, then you just rip them apart wherever you can. Now, I didn't really think about it when I did it. In other words, placement on here, but it worked out fine. Some of them I got a little, bigger, and some were longer, skinnier, just depend on where I tried to cut it. But that's how I did it, Kathy. So, yeah, just take pieces of strips that you have, and they should be kind of like equally the same. This is just paper I didn't want to use anymore. Well, I might have wanted to use this, but it could be that it was a misprint, and I put it on there anyway. Or you could do this with, what I don't like about the back of clusters is you can see the back of the cluster, like if you put it on an edge. So if you put this on an edge, you're just going to see this little bit here. And it may not match your journal perfectly, but it won't be that noticeable. So yeah, that's why I use that. But you could take, you know, when you're cutting off strips of, you know, your scrap paper, or you're making something and you have to cut off that edge, you could glue those together, those ends, until you get a roll. Then I just, actually this one came undone, but I basically took it and rolled it up like this, and I put a paper clip on it, and I don't have, oh wait, I could put one of these. So, and then that just keeps the roll steady, and that's it. And put it away somewhere where you can see it. Okay, so I'm going to put my lid back. These are my new little cases. You know how I've always had the blue, oh, what do you call them? The blue, store stuff, lunch meat, that kind of thing that comes in it. But, oh, I should, okay, these are going to go back in. I pulled out some clusters for the junk journal that I thought would probably go with it. I've had these for a while, and I probably won't use all of them, but yeah, I have them. Okay, I'm going to put these back. Have a little bag here, or a little envelope. I've been making these large envelopes out of my scrapbook paper that's really thin, and I don't use it hardly. But they're great to make like little envelopes to hold things. I'll put that in the drawer, you know, later on, that I have the clusters and stuff in. Okay, so now I think, if I'm not mistaken, that when I first made this a few years back, we made the whole journal, and then we went page by page and did extra, you know, covering up this, and we didn't do it all at one shot. We did it one page at a time, I think. So if you decide you want to make envelopes, pockets out of these, then this is the time to do it. And I just cut the shape. I just folded it where I was going to fold it. And then I took this guy, because he has his end, and I turned it and I cut it off. And the same with this side. Just turned it and mashed them up. Okay, so they're easy pockets to make. Actually, you could use them for any journal like that. Okay, so then I put, I try to put a page of the bird book in between each of the envelopes. And then I put, like this one here, I haven't decided what to do, but I may glue this all down and then cut this edge off and make it a slide tuck, or slide pocket. Then I put a piece of doily in there between, because I didn't want all this boring paper. I mean, it's not boring, but it's, yeah, it's not very colorful, is what I mean. And then I've got this little one here, and I've already cut this edge here to make that an envelope. And then this one I didn't do anything yet, because if I want to, because we're not going to bind this yet until it gets done, and then we'll go back and bind it with the pamphlet stitch or something. This one here, I like this big open window, and actually, let me show you. This came apart when I was cutting, I don't know what. Oh, I was cutting it down because it was too big. So when I did that, it opened up the whole envelope, like so. So I thought I would take advantage of that, and I folded this back a little bit more. Get that where's my little... This drawer's next to get clean. So I thought that this would be sort of cute. I don't know what we'll do with it yet, but it folds in there like that, and then, you know, it still fits in the journal like that. It's going to be writing space, or maybe, you know, pockets in here. And then this down here is not straight, so we might want to make something to make it straight. I'm not sure. But anyway, I wanted to show you that. And I had to bring the crease in, because if we sew it in, I don't want to catch this paper when we sew it in. Okay, so let's see. I don't know where it was now. Oh yeah, right here. Oh, and I put this little bag in here. It's like for silverware at a restaurant. And I'm out of them. We were saving them, but I don't go out to eat, so I don't get them anymore. But I thought I'd put a little tag in there for interest. Okay. And then this is the one that we already made the first day. So we're kind of going to do this page by page, and then we'll come back with pockets and tags and things like that to put in. And then this is the Blue Jay here. Now this one, it came, this junk came from packaging, and I think I just stuck it in here so I wouldn't forget it, but we could put it where it would fold up like that and open like that. We could do it maybe even along the edge of one of those. So we'll see what we do with that. This is the one I did the other day on Amy's channel, Amy's YouTube. I'm trying to think of her name of the channel. Crafty Cat. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'll have her listed below. But we did a challenge, or she's doing a challenge, and it's called 50 Stack Challenge. And the two items that were called, the first one was rust, and the second one was a puzzle piece. And that's what I used when I was doing that video, this puzzle piece. Okay, and so in this I did in here, because I think that's a lot of good journaling there. Okay, so then we'll see what else I have here. This is the other part of that. Oh, wait a minute. I think this is the center. Yeah. So on this side here, we just have the rest, the rest of the pieces of the journal with the pages and so forth. Okay. And I think, you know, if we want to, we could add more to it, because if we don't sew it in to a spine yet, we can sew it in whenever we want. I don't know if that's going to work or not. I don't think it would be a problem. Well, it'll stick out of the top of this, but I still don't think that's a problem. I might have to go in and coffee dye this. Okay, so let me close this for a second. And over here, I just pulled out, you know, some collages that I can use throughout the journals, the envelopes. And then I have coffee dyed ruffles. This was like a handmade paper, and I just ruffled it and I coffee dyed it. It's pretty much the natural color is still the same. My coffee wasn't too dark. And then these are also coffee filters, and I coffee dyed them. After I did it before, I didn't make coffee in these. I just pulled them out of my coffee, my stash of coffee filters to try it. Because there's a lady on YouTube, offhand I can't remember her name, but she makes the cutest stuff with these coffee things. Like, she puts them at the end of the page and they stick out, and they're just so cute. So I'm hoping to be able to use these in this. Whoops, I got a lot of strings. Okay, let's put that up there. Then I pulled out a couple things that was book pages that I have made in the past. This one here has already got some stuff on it. It's just a little envelope. And this one is one that I did. I don't know whose video I saw this on, but it was kind of cool. You just take your book page and kind of fold it and then zigzag down the middle of it. And it makes a good edging. I don't know if we'll be able to use that or not, but I pulled it out. Then I pulled out all of these cute things. I got these from Amazon. And there's like picture frames, there's papers, all kinds of stuff in here that I can use. And then one little piece of paper. And then I have this white coffee dyed bag, lunch bag. Oh, here's that paper before I dyed it. Let's see if it had, it went a little darker. But I have a bunch of this, and I think somebody gave it to me, but I don't know who. Okay, and these are from what's that little book called? Reader's Digest. And I don't know that I'm going to use these. I don't probably think I will, but I kept them out because, you know, I've been hoarding around with them. I just want to get them used up or throw them away. So this one, I like that it has that half angel. I may not use it in this one, but in this one here is the contents where, you know, I could cut this part out or rip this out. And this one had a name here, a sense of values. There's a page, I think I got these from Temu or something. And I can use these as collage. And then I have this guy, I don't know what I'll do with him, but I just brought him out. He was born in 1920 in Norwalk, Connecticut. Graduated from Harvard. And then we have some more of this Temu type paper. And another part to the books. And then here's some parchment paper. And this is what happened if you get it wet and try to pull this off. I got this side pretty much pulled off, and then I said, well, I wanted it to have some of this too. So I just let that dry, and I think I'm going to glue it back down there. I might just cut this and make it a ruffle. I don't know. Anyway, this was on some packaging that I just got. I bought those solar lights that sit up on your fence posts, because I've had those for like 7 years, and they just finally kind of died on me. You know, one lights and one doesn't, and you know, that kind of thing. Another page from that Temu. And then I have these heavy card things for making pockets or something. So let's get going here. This is what I've pulled out, and I don't know where I'll use them or if I will use them. Okay, let me just move these over here to the pile, and we'll get started. Now, you don't have to do this with me on every, you know, because I'm not going to get all these pages done in a video anyway. I don't know if I did before, but I don't have that much energy anymore. So, I think we could just maybe take it out and start it. And I did kind of put these in the way I wanted them. So you'll have to decide how you want them. And the theme I have is the birds, of course, but I want to give this a junk journal look, vibe. A little more ink. Okay. Alright, so all we need is a couple pieces of something to cover that. So I'm going to look in my small box here. This is small scraps. And see if I can find anything. That's that other paper I just threw away. But I do like, I think I'm going to try to add in this blue with whatever else we use. So, oh, that might be too much. Okay, so we're going to go through this, and I'm not going to find anything that I like. I like that, but that would make a cute pocket right there. So let me see what I can find for up there. That's a little all too light. That might be okay. This is just a scrap from when I glued a napkin on. Okay. I need to get down to some. We'll probably use these for something. Maybe to collage around that window or something. But we're not ready to do that yet. I have a lot of that wallpaper, not wallpaper, but from to make this pocket like go all the way to the edge. Put that on there. I like that, but I also like this black. Really just need to cover this on that side, this little piece here. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Hope everybody's doing well. I am having a lot of pain this last week, and so I have Friday, well, you'll be watching this Friday, but I'm having an epidural again. I've had so many doctors, I don't even know their names, to be honest. I don't know. And this one is Dr. Patel, I know that. But, you know, I've had so many. But hopefully he knows what he's doing, and this pain can go away. As my granddaughter's graduation is in May, which I know seems far away, but March seemed far away too. And it's here. And it won't be long before it's over. Alrighty, let's put that on there. Try and make it straight. Put this one here. I don't think we're going to be able to see this, but just put a little ink. Honestly, I'm not sure why I'm covering up this part, but I'm here, so there's no right or wrong way to do this. That's just making it look good. As good as can be. I think this is my favorite part of journaling, is using, whoops, I think that's too high. I want to keep that number if I can. To cut that off. I wonder where the die is for the embossing folder. God, I can't think of anything these days. Not a thing. Oh, that's going to be hidden anyways. Oh, well. Okay, so if I make this a pocket, my little thing fell off and I'm going to fix it somehow. Put ink around, or ink, glue. I don't mind that black showing up at the top of that, so I'm not going to worry about that. So this is a good place to put some ephemera. All right, let's just go on and do the collaging. These don't really go in there, so I'm not even going to put them back in my box yet. I don't want to go through everything. I cleaned all my lids and stuff, and I lost the little ball that was holding that up. Okay, so now let's do a stamp or so. Get something out. Okay. I got to remember that these will be going down the other way. I don't know if you can tell on the stamp one way or the other. get my brush. A little bit over this. That didn't really glue down. Yeah, I probably want glue because of the lumps and things. Don't know if I want to stamp on this side, but okay, let's just leave it. Okay, so we have over here, cover this part. It'd be nice if there was a page that was I guess that would look okay. I think I like that. Let's see, I could do, actually I could do one on this side. Could do the whole page. I like that on that side. I'm just doing what I see right in front of me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to miss an opportunity that I could, and then I could punch up here. Okay, let me ink around here a little. So thank you for subscribing to my channel. I have quite a few new subscribers, and I appreciate you hitting that button. And I hope that you'll come back and, you know, find some other things that might inspire you. And my regular subscribers, I hope you're getting some kind of inspiration too. So when you comment, I feel that you are. I don't know, should I do the whole page? I don't know, I just feel like I need to. I'm just going to do the whole page here. No, that's not big enough. Not wide enough. Okay. And then when I get farther down the road, I will we'll decorate these front of these pockets. Well, one good thing about this paper is it rips easy. Okay. I have a cabinet in, well, it's like a bookcase thing in my living room. And it was in my kitchen. And my sister and I moved it to the living room because we just did. And that's probably not going to show really. Let me see if I ink it. So we put it in there, you know, we just put it in there. That was it. And so I opened it. I've been looking for my little bitty eyeglass screwdriver. I have no idea. And as soon as I think I might think where it might be, I then forget what I thought. So I haven't found it. I just need to put a screw back in one of my glasses. It's crazy. All right, so this is going to go like that, and then we'll put something in this pocket. And I don't know if I want to do those right now or not, or anything to them. Okay, so I think we'll stamp on this a little. I like that stamp. Let me see if I think Tim Holtz has a I can't even do this without making a mess. I thought Tim Holtz had a 5 and a 3. Maybe I lost it. Well, I just don't want to put one of these tiny numbers. I'll have to see if I can find it, because I was thinking I could do like 3-5 or 5-3. Oh, there it is. Smaller than I thought. 53. All those go together. I could do 53 and some stars up here. Now maybe I'll just have to wait. I think I'll wait because, you know, something else may be the ticket for that spot. So right now I'm just going to stick with a little bit of ink. I mean, this. and leave that way. All right. How much time have I spent? Okay, so there's another page. And so we have the book cover that'll be on, you know, on the front, but I don't know. I might try to find another. Well, I could move this and have this for the opening page. And I don't know for sure what to do on these, if we're going to do something yet. And I thought if this gets too big and too full, I will just separate it and make 2 signatures, because then I can, you know, make a spine, and then they won't be so cramped in there. And, you know, the opening will be better. Okay, so, oh, I forgot to, I was going to punch my holes. I think I'll use these. It's so much easier to center this darn thing with your eye than it is than the circles do. Cut through that. I think I might just sort of cut this away. I'll do it like this. I'll leave it like that for now. Alrighty, so it's got to go this way. So this will be our front page, our first page. And right now, I don't like it, but we need to get a journal card put in there. And I'm not going to be able to punch a hole in this side. So whatever journal card we use has to go in like this way. Like so. Alright, so I don't know if I want that there. Let me see if I can. Let's see. That's where I wanted to put those large numbers. 5. Yeah, I might come back and do that. I'm looking for something to go here. I like that. I don't know if do you think we should put some lace in here? Because I don't know. All right, let's see if I can get the sticker off. The other day my washi wasn't working. I'll try it again. Something else, I can't remember what it was. Oh, I know, I was telling you about the kind of don't remember what I'm talking about. I get sidetracked so easily. My furniture in there, my bookcase. So I went in there to look for my eyeglass thing, and I found all the stuff that goes in the kitchen and toys that the kids had when they were babies, and they're now 15 and 18. So I pulled them out, and I'm going to put them on the table and see if they want them. Okay. Yeah, I like that. And I think maybe something down here would be cute, and we'll just have to maybe... No. We could use maybe one of these. I don't know if I like these or not. I don't even know where they came from. It looks like the kids' baseball team. I can't see that in there. I'm going to put this in here, though, because I'll never find it when I do want it. There's a strip of words. How about... That would be cute. I'll probably like these curvy ones, and I only have two because the curves are gone. Yeah. I could do that. What do you guys think? Or I could do something like this, and then, whoops, let's do it this way, since that's the brown. Do that, and then something on there. Kind of like this. I wonder if I have these birds. I have pink ones, and then I have another kit that have more woodsy birds. I guess you could call it more natural. But I need to size them. I need to downsize them. These are huge. Which is fine for, you know, one page. Like, it would look fine there. Okay, I do like that bird in there. So I think I'll just kind of stick it in here, because we don't have enough time to worry about decorating that page. I just thought I would do something on this one. I don't know if I want this whole gathered piece. It's kind of cute. Well, I'm going to put it on. I'm just going to do it. All right. I think there's probably a lot more that I could add to this. I bet you there's a lot more I could find. I think these are all birds. They're all birds, but they're kind of all... Oh, that's a cute one. You don't have to keep these windows open, you know. If you want to cover them, just cover them. I kind of like that one on there, but I'm not going to decide yet. Because yeah, so much of this is... I know it shouldn't make any difference if it's old or not, but... I like it bigger, like that. Okay, well, I'm going to let you guys go for today, and I think, I'm going to try to do some of these off camera. I don't know why, when I have the day off, like when I'm not filming a journal, I'm not uploading one, I think I'm going to go in and do all these extra pieces, and I never do. I get sidetracked, and I get a lot of things done, but... All right, I kind of like this bird here. So my thinking is, if the envelope, if this gets covered up here, I'm not going to worry about it. But I just don't know if I want him there. And this part here is some kind of a branch that we don't need. I left it on because I probably didn't know what it was. I really kind of like it over here. I don't know why. Guess that black just looks good with him. All right, well, I will find a paper clip. That's a hard thing. They're right there. So if you guys are still here, I just want to thank you for watching my video and subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. Everything helps. Everything helps the paycheck, which I only get paid like once every three months or something, because it's got to add up to $100. Okay, alrighty guys, that's it for today. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll try to take a picture. It's kind of hard to take a picture when it's not done, so we'll see. Alrighty, so you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.